I can't even say I'm proud of myself. Look in the mirror, I be mad at myself. Can you come back? I'm doing bad by myself. I'm still afraid that I'ma crash by myself. Looking at. Hello. Mic working? Yeah. What's going on, YouTube? What's going on? It's been a couple days, but we back. We back in the cut, yeah. We back in the cut, yeah. We back, we mug. Let me quit playing. We back. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm getting ready to eat good AF tomorrow. But anyway, we back with another reaction video. The video is about the guy who shot the three people on the bus or something like that. I remember hearing something about it, but I don't remember seeing a lot of it on YouTube, because I don't watch TV really. I watch YouTube more than anything. I ain't gonna ever watch, like, I might watch a movie at nighttime or something like that, but TV is just not for me. But the name of it is We the Family TV again. If you want to watch the content without me, shout out to We the Family TV. I'm gonna put his page channel in the description for y'all, in case y'all want to go over there. It's a lot of good stuff over there. Y'all go check it out. This is UVA student bullied and hazed for 3 years. Killed 3 students on campus. Okay, it was on campus, not on the bus. I guess they were like teasing them on the bus. I don't know. Something I heard. I don't know. But anyway, before we get into the video, y'all like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you want the video as soon as it drop. And no, let's get it. Let's get it.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Devin Chandler and Deshaun Perry. The 3 young men were star football players for UVA. Talented, bright young men with great futures ahead of them, no doubt. Police say the student athletes were shot on board a bus just as they returned from a school field trip to see a play right here in D.C.
8-year-old Christopher Darnell Jones Jr. reportedly overcame a troubled childhood. Dad admits his son struggled after dad left the family. The father and son had no contact for 11 years.
I'm sorry about that train going on in the background. I live close to the train tracks. Y'all just give it a second, it'll be done.
Still, the 22-year-old seemingly overcame his challenges, making the National Honor Society, attending UVA.
Let's go back. My bad. I need to hear everything.
Take a listen to the
Great futures ahead of them, no doubt. Police say the student athletes were shot on board a bus just as they returned from a school field trip to see a play right here in D.C.
8-year-old Christopher Darnell Jones Jr. reportedly overcame a troubled childhood. Dad admits his son struggled after dad left the family. The father and son had no contact for 11 years. Still, the 22-year-old seemingly overcame his challenges, making the National Honor Society, attending UVA. But take a listen to...
I mean, yeah, I ain't seen my dad. I think I met my dad when I was like, I don't know, I had to be 15, 16, somewhere around that. The only memory I had was like him coming in my grandma's house and me like crying real hard because he was trying to pick me up and I didn't want him to pick me up. And I was little. I don't even know how I remember that, but I remember it. But yeah, you gonna keep going, bro. Most of us is. Some of us, I don't know.
To the last conversation his father said he shared with his son.
He was real paranoid when I talked to him about something. He wouldn't tell me everything. He said some people was picking on him or whatever. He didn't know how to handle it. I just told him, no, just go to school. Don't pay him no mind. Do what you got to do. Come on, you only had 1 more year. My hearts go out to their family. I don't know what to say, except I'm sorry on his behalf.
And so we thought he was going to shoot everyone in the bus at that point.
It was the bus.
Chris got up and pushed Lavelle. And then after he pushed him, he was like, you guys are always messing with me. He said something weird like that. But it was very bizarre because they didn't talk to him the whole trip.
Fear and fury.
And there just kept coming more and more gunshots. The shooter just kind of walked or like skipped off the bus when I saw him pass. And all the men had such a beautiful spirit to them. They always had a smile on their face. They never showed any level of exhaustion. So personable and kind.
Before we continue with this story, family, let me just say this. The real reason
Well, part of the reason I don't give an angle on this platform is because you never know what someone's going through, and you never know both sides of the story until you're able to get both sides of the story. But it seems as if, though, we had a college kid who was 1 year from graduating and ended up just exploding after being picked on for at least to authorities for some time now, dating back to being hazed in 2021 on campus. Now, we have an incident where this young man had took the life of 3 individuals who was...
Am I tripping? What is hazed? What do they mean when they keep saying they hazed them? Drop it in the comments for me. If I'm slow, I'm sorry. But I don't know what that means. Y'all drop it down there if y'all know what it means.
Also star football players for the university we're going to later discuss as well. So before we get into this one, remember family, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we're going to jump right to it. Family, we got to stop past a Commonwealth state down there in Virginia. National news has surfaced that 3 members of the Cavaliers football team had actually been laid to rest at the UVA shooting. But check this out, family. The person who was accused of this was a UVA student as well. He was on a football roster in 2018, but he didn't play not one game. And it was also reported that Christopher Darnell Jr. was also on the police radar since September. But as you listen to people who was close to Darnell and also a young female who was 19 years old at the time and also on the bus where the 3 students have been put to rest, she actually told authorities and the news reporters that he told Darnell, that is, the students, y'all keep picking on me, and I'm tired.
I heard her say that.
And then the dad stated how a month before he was going through things, saying people was picking on him, and he didn't know how.
See, that's why you can't. Don't be bullying people, man, because you don't never know. You never know. Now, me and my homeboys, we joke with each other, but we don't bully each other. Like, if my homeboy got something he insecure about, if we joking around, I never say nothing about that. Because you never know what people going through. You never know what it's going to sit in their mind, bro. Just don't bully people, because just be nice to people, bro. This world would be so much better if people just was nice to each other. All you got to do is be nice. If you don't want to say nothing nice, just don't say nothing to them at all. You don't like them, you don't have to let them know that you don't like them. Just don't like them on your own. I don't know. That's just the way I am. But anyway, let's keep going.
How to handle it. All this happened on November 15, 2022. Reports had indicated that the University of Virginia student accused of the demise of 3 players on the college football team and injuring 2 others had allegedly asked about a video game before shooting Sunday night. It then stated once Darnell Jr. got an answer from one of the students, he then proceeds to let off gunfire. With over 30 people on that bus, it seemed as if though Darnell Jr. intended to hit the 3 football players and got all 3 of his targets. The 3 people who ended up losing their life was Deshaun Perry, Devin Chandler, and Lavelle Davis Jr. May they all rest in peace and love and condolences to their family. But as I did more research, family, I gotta admit, it seemed as if though Christopher Darnell Jr. been getting picked on for some time now. It was an incident that the university didn't go in details about Christopher Darnell Jr. actually being a victim of hazing. Now, before we get into that, let's go over what is actually hazing on a college campus. Most often, you hear this when it comes to sobriety and things in that nature. But according to the U.S. English Dictionary, hazing means the imposition of strenuous, often humiliating tasks as part of a program or rigorous physical training and initiation. Army cadets were hospitalized for injuries caused by hazing, which is a definition. But check this out, family. The suspect, Christopher Jones, he had been on the threat assessment team's radar earlier because of a hazing investigation that was eventually closed after witnesses.
So these people knew about what these guys, these whatever. They knew about what they were doing and did nothing. They ain't do nothing about it. I'm gonna have to look more into this after the video because this just ain't making sense. They did nothing. They probably like got suspended. I don't know.
Witnesses would not cooperate. Police did not provide more details about the incident either. Authorities claim while investigating the hazing incident, the school learned about prior criminal incidents involving a concealed weapon violation that occurred outside the city of Charlottesville in February of 2021. Now, in no shape, way, or form am I condoning what this man did to these 3 individuals. But why do authorities have a tendency of throwing another criminal case on top of an incident that we asking about. We're asking about the hazing incident, not a prior case with a concealed weapon.
A University of Virginia student is in custody, accused of fatally shooting 3 members of the school's football team and wounding 2 others. Charlottesville police say Christopher Darnell Jones Jr. shot and killed the football players. They were on a bus full of students last night as they were all returning to campus from a field trip to D.C. University officials say Jones is a student who played on the football team in 2018, his freshman year. The victims have been identified as Deshaun Perry, Devin Chandler, and Lavelle Davis Jr.
This is an unimaginably sad day for our community. The entire university community is grieving this morning. My heart is broken.
I've been getting paid $1,000 a month, if not
that's
more.
The first one. I'm not gonna watch this.
And I don't know if you.
There's no word yet on a motive for the attack. Among the students on that bus last night was a pre-med student from the main line. One of those victims was a close friend of hers. In an exclusive interview, she spoke with our Aziza Schuler about what she saw and heard. Aziza?
Yuki, confused, heartbroken, and devastated, also helpless. Those are the words 19-year-old Ryan Lynch told me was what she was feeling after that deadly shooting. Now, in our exclusive conversation, she said this was a close, kind-hearted group of students.
And so we thought he was going to shoot everyone in the bus at that point.
Those are the chilling words from 19-year-old Ryan Lynch as she shares with Eyewitness News exclusively the devastating late-night phone call she made to her mother Sunday night, detailing how a perfect day quickly turned into a nightmare.
We had been in the same class the whole year, but this was just truly the bonding experience.
Lynch says Sunday evening about 25 of her classmates and a professor were returning from a field trip in D.C. when a student who police identified as Christopher Darnell Jones Jr. pulled out a gun as they were arriving back on campus.
Chris got up and pushed Lavelle, and then after he pushed him, he was like, you guys are always messing with me. He said something weird like that, but it was very bizarre because they didn't talk to him the whole trip.
Then Lynch describes the fear and fury.
And there just kept coming more and more gunshots. The shooter just kind of walked or like skipped off the bus when I saw him pass.
Police say Jones allegedly killed 3 UVA football players, one of them Lynch's friend.
He just had so many gunshots in him, and all the men had such a beautiful spirit to them. They always had a smile on their face. They never showed any level of exhaustion. So personable and
Man, I hate this for anybody, family, for any man. I just hate that it happened in general. I hate that it was let go of the first time. Like, why not try to separate these guys or something? Well, hopefully they learn from the mistake and, like, you know, take better precaution next time. Man, we got a little bit left. Let me keep going. I hate this. I hate that it happened.
We spoke with her mother, Robin Lynch, in Wynwood hours after receiving the frightening call no parent ever wants to hear.
I think it's a sad state of affairs that, you know, our children have to live to some degree in fear of, you know, the potential of something like this.
The university canceled Monday and Tuesday classes, as well as a basketball game, and the UVA president said that there will be counseling services available to all students.
Once again, prayers, love, and condolences. But honestly, man, when a loved one say they in need, they going through something, it's not best just to... I know we got a bad tendency, especially people with the same color of skin as me. We supposed to forget about it. We supposed to, you know, toughen up.
That's how we talk. That's how we raised. Don't let it bother you. Go on about your business and keep pushing. You can't show no pain. You can't show no hurt. That's how I was raised too. Crazy.
Especially males. You can't show no sign of female tendency.
Emotion,
right?
None of that.
But in actuality, man, that's how things start to boil up and get to a explosion point like this gentleman here. And unfortunately, 3 people lost their life because of those actions. It's a trickle-down effect. It's really prayers to everyone involved. Honestly.
Yes.
Loving condolences to the family. Fam, I gotta know how y'all feel about this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Hi, Dropship.
Alright, y'all. That's it for the video. I hate that the whole situation went down. I hate that nothing was done about the hazing, bullying, I hate that they didn't take better precaution. I just hate the whole situation. I'm praying for both families. And I hate that any of it happened, and I hope it never happened again anywhere. We got to stop all this violence, man. We got to. It's getting bad. It's getting worse and worse. But anyway, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel about the situation down in the comments. And I'm going to keep these people in my prayers and keep I'm just going to keep people, the world in general, in my prayers, because we're going down a dark path and we got to do better. Until next time, y'all, we gone.